Good morning, Inspire You Festival.
Hey, y'all.
It's bright and early.
It is.
We sleepy, but we here. How y'all doing? You ain't gonna answer back, but it's cool.
Okay.
But we're here, you podcast. I'm B. I was gonna say I'm Tan.
You're so used to recording every week.
I
and
know.
I am Tan. And like she said, we are Here You Podcast.
Glad you're here with us today. Hope the rest of the day is great. But we're gonna talk about one thing and one thing only.
For sure.
And that's WAP.
Okay. I mean, due to the fact that this is the Inspire You Festival, we're not going to tell y'all what WAP means.
Mm-hmm. You can look it up.
Yeah,
it ain't
but
that
it's a
hard.
little vulgar. You probably already know. You may have got it.
Before. Or?
Got it right now.
Wait.
You might be sitting on it.
Whoa. We're not anticipating that.
I mean.
I thought you meant they may have gotten what WAP means. Oh, but I got a WAP.
Okay. Oh my gosh. You already know my favorite reality TV moment is Evelyn from Basketball Wives. And when I think of WAP, I think of Evelyn. Okay, I got the best
Patting
in
the
America.
puss. I said puss. I ain't finished it. Patting the puss. But, okay, so Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion dropped the WAP video and
Yes.
song recently.
Super highly anticipated.
Very much so.
Everybody was looking forward to it. It's so crazy because Meg got a cosign from Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, and now Cardi B.
Like,
That's
the
huge.
top three right now.
Honestly, it's huge.
And Megan the only one worked with everybody.
I mean, but
out
it's
of-
good to see.
But out of everybody, there's only one person who ain't worked with Beyonce. Skipping past that.
You know, we'll keep that one to ourselves. But it does speak to like something higher that's been going on here lately, which is the importance of women empowerment.
So there's a lot of controversy on the video. Even Republicans are chiming in, calling this video vile, saying that these aren't women who have God in their lives or their fathers.
I mean,
I
that
think
is.
both of them had their daddies.
I'm like, I think that's unfair to say.
Cardi B daddy was just at her house padding the staircase so Culture wouldn't hit her head. This just happened.
I'm screaming.
I just want to know where it equated to talking about your sexuality and not having a father figure or being less than or less deserving.
You know what's so crazy to me? I just really think that a lot of men are intimidated by women who are in touch with their sexuality.
Oh, they definitely are. They want you at home barefoot and pregnant.
But
And only missionary.
yeah, but men love hoes. I mean, make it make sense.
She said it. And who do they cheat on their wives and their girlfriends with? They not cheating on them with Sister Mary Clarence.
Sure aren't. You know what it is?
What?
Men be wanting for you to be a hoe in another state. They don't want you to be a local hoe.
Wait, what?
They don't.
They want you to get flued out?
They want you to have been a hoe in Minnesota, not a hoe in Texas. So you haven't slept with anybody they know. That's what they want. They want the experience that a hoe has.
That's the thing. They don't want to sleep with women who aren't experienced. They want you to do
Exactly.
everything, but
Exactly.
they want you to do everything, but they don't want to know how you learned everything. That's what it is.
Yep, facts.
But
Big
how am I
facts.
supposed to learn if I don't have a little hoism?
I mean, everybody got a hoe phase.
If
I
you,
don't see the problem.
I don't either. And if you don't grow out of it, that's cool too.
Okay.
But I think the whole issue comes in is that, women aren't really allowed to explore their sexuality and feel protected. We get a lot of like,
Exactly.
oh, she doing this on there, so she asking for it, or you can't be
Right.
asking for protection if you being, promiscuous and dressing like
Exactly.
that. I think that's the whole issue is that women aren't monolithic. We can have, express our sexuality. We can be mothers.
Yep.
We could be the head of the PTA.
We can do all that.
I was
And
gonna
still
say-
got this WAP.
I was gonna say suck a little, but this ain't what that's
That
for.
too.
But I mean, we can do all those things and still be bosses, still have businesses, still have things like that. And I think also another thing is too, they brought a lot of women on to the video.
Yes, which I actually love. They had Sukiana on there.
Normani.
Normani.
I'm gonna
There
call
you
her
go.
Normani. Normani. Rosalia.
Ruby Rose and Mulatto.
You see, we missed one.
Yeah.
It was intentional. Like it should have been for the video, but I get it.
Okay, but even she was there.
Yeah, she was there too, in spirit.
Yep.
But I think you have all those different women and they all represent something different.
Yep.
Like, Suki's a hood chick.
Yep.
Ruby Rose is like, I think she's modeling and stuff, right? Mulatto, she's the entertainer and she's just now getting started.
And wasn't she a dancer?
Mulatto?
Maybe I made that up.
I don't know if Mulatto was a dancer or
I
not.
thought she was, maybe I made that up. If I made that up, I'm sorry.
But Normani, who's super athletic and, really, really popping right now. And you brought all these different women together. And I think that's one of the good things about Inspire You Festival too.
Yep.
We have all these different women coming together. We got some hood.
Got a little bit of everybody.
A little ratchet, but we're educated women. You have women with businesses, women with kids, single mothers, married women. I think that's kind of what the whole video was about to me.
Yeah.
And kind of what we need to represent in real life as well.
Yeah. I think it's just important to always remember that whenever it comes to women empowerment, I know it's like such a cliche thing to say right now, and everybody's doing it. I mean, pre-COVID, we had all these like women empowerment brunches and all of these little like meetups. But I think it's important to always remember that not only do we need to empower women, but we need to empower all women.
Exactly.
So like you said, the hood chick, the suburban girl, the sporty girl, the tomboy. Everybody,
the queer girl, everybody needs representation.
And we, between us with Hear You podcast, we make sure that we are uplifting all women. So I don't care if you a hoe, I don't care if you're a virgin, I don't care where you been, what you've been through.
Facts.
We're here.
Facts. And I think too, there is a lot of men who I've been seeing, they wouldn't let their daughter watch that.
Yeah, very interesting.
It's very interesting too, because I had said, all these men are saying that probably ain't seen their daughter. So how the hell you know what she watching?
Ooh, shade.
It's just so funny, the commentary from men, and not acting like we hadn't had back that ass up. Frank Ski's whores in the house. That's what the is on. Ooh, the freaking, my bad.
See, we said we was gonna try our best not to cuss.
My bad.
I mean, we can't even forget. We can't forget Tip Drill.
You act like Tip Drill didn't come on at 12 a.m.
I mean, honestly, and that was right on cable. I mean, because Tip Drill had to come out. I think I might have been like my early teens.
Oh, we were still in high school.
Yeah, like I shouldn't have been watching it, but I was able to access it.
Facts. And good time too. And they don't get as much backlash as women do exploring their sexuality. And I feel like I should be able to say I'm a hoe or whatever, and that be okay. But when you say it, when men say it, it's an issue or something like that. But why can't the women stand up for themselves and say what they want and what they respect? I actually think the video is kind of women empowerment as well.
I love the video. I absolutely love it. Like all of the twerking, it's just everybody's together. It's just a whole vibe. Like I'm just not against it at all. And I'll never question like a woman's sexuality. Like, say whatever you want to say, as long as you are comfortable, that's all I care about.
As long as it's comfortable, consensual.
As long as you are comfortable and this is consensual. Nobody ever questions men's sexuality. Men talk about getting head, getting money. Women talk about the same thing now, and it's a problem.
It's a problem. I don't think they like that.
Yeah, nah. They want you to be broke and headless.
Wait, what?
These men want you to be broke and headless. You deserve money and head.
What?
I'm just saying, men talk about it for years.
Facts.
Why can't women talk about it? I will never bash Cardi or Meg or anybody for talking about that. That's what you want to talk about. That's perfectly fine.
And I think too, we also hear a lot of like, that's prostitution. When you ask men for money, but they have no problem asking you for head
or WAP
or a child. They have no problem asking you for any of those things. And the fact that you want to be taken care of or that you want something in return is an issue and a problem.
Yeah. Now, it's always important to remember and to know what it is that you want.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, that's what's most important. And whenever you know what you want, you can demand that up front. See, look at us with this women empowerment.
Ow.
I love it.
It feels good, don't it?
You know what I'm saying? Like, just knowing what you want, that's the first step.
I want to say too, that's what I really liked about the video is that, or even a song is that, and just the music coming out, like it's, what did Meg say? If I didn't come,
Oh,
I don't know, but something about you don't count, or I'm not faking, my satisfaction or pleasure for you, and I'm really all about that because, our parents weren't used to having grade 6.
Nah.
They had first loves and sex.
I mean, honestly, even though I believe my mama had some WAP. I feel like I am a product of WAP.
You're a WAP baby?
I'm a WAP baby. And guess what? I'm going to have a WAP baby too.
Oh,
period.
Right. I don't know what that I don't think about your future kids having WAPs, fam.
Whenever she's grown and an adult.
Hey, I still don't want to think about
WAP.
it. But I think, though, that what I'm trying to say is that we come from the past, an era of where men's needs were paramount, and that as women, naturally, a lot of times we put ourselves on the back burner, whether it comes to relationships, whether it comes to jobs and working, whether it comes to family. But this whole new emergence is like, we deserve to be first. We deserve to have what we want and need as well, and not just worry about everybody else.
Exactly. And what I also love about Cardi too is that Cardi has really shown, because for the longest within hip hop, it was like, as a woman,
only one.
You can only be one, and then for two, it was like you couldn't be a mom. Like you had to put your child in the background
in the car. You had to leave baby in the car.
Yeah, no child.
Yeah.
So to see Cardi, like even whenever she was at Coachella and she was twerking while she was pregnant, and being on stage, and how like involved culture is, and just like. I don't want to say her everyday life because she's supposed to be, but Cardi is so proud of being a mom, and Cardi is showing like, I can be a mom, I can be a wife, and I can be one of the baddest out here. And while I'm one of the baddest out here, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you guys to some of the other baddies that I know. And I love it.
I think it's really important as women that we don't feel in competition with each other. I think
it's room for everybody.
It's easy to, because we are pitted of like there's only one. But there's room for all of us to grow. Like, we can't do everything. So if there's something we can't do, let me refer you to somebody who can. Let me tell you about this person. Let me tell you how dope this person is.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how many connections we've built just doing this podcast realm, of how many people we've known.
Exactly.
But it's never any, oh no, don't do this with that person. Like, go ahead. Get your shine on.
Yup.
And if you make it, maybe you come back for me. And if we make it, we come back for you. But it ain't ever been just no, or shouldn't be no, I don't want them to shine because they're going to outshine me.
Yeah.
That's a very haterish mentality.
And you gotta get
and
rid
real
of that.
stank coochie. If I might add.
Real anti-WAP.
Real.
That's DOP.
No, it's WAP. Whack. Whack ass. Okay. And then I think another thing is we've also seen a lot of pick-me's with this.
Yeah, the pick-me's have been kind of bothering me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Like Cardi said, she didn't cook or clean and still got a ring. I've been cooking and cleaning for Negroes for years, and she gave me this ring. So I'm gonna switch some stuff up. I'm not cooking or cleaning. I'm gonna see if that work, and I bet you it might work.
I mean, even whenever I was seeing the pick-me posts about the video where it was like, ladies, that's Cardi's portion, that's not yours. It's just like, at the end of the day, if a man loves you, he gonna marry you whether you cook, you don't clean, you don't cook, whatever.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
And I think too, when you try to put men's opinions of why you're writing stuff, first of all, the man ain't really picking you no way.
Yeah, no, they still
you're
not
still not getting chose.
Yeah, no.
So what's the point of pandering to these Negroes?
Okay.
And they still can't do nothing for you.
And you ringless too.
What they gonna do is say, we need more of you.
Yeah. But not pick you.
But not pick you. Or y'all need to listen to her.
Yeah.
They gonna turn it on for their girlfriends or their wives, but they still not choosing up.
Yeah.
So stop capping.
Yeah, please. All the pick me posts is just like, girl, nobody asked. And why can't we just celebrate?
At all. Why does it have to be like, oh, you're a loose women, or
you like twerking? Like, what? Yes, I sure
yes,
do.
Yes, we like twerking. Duh, yes.
Oh my
I mean, I can't twerk, but yes. You never had a good twerk session?
Girl, sure have. Right there in the bedroom by myself with the music on.
Okay, or be in the bed and you make your booty bounce.
Girl, big facts. When you lay on your stomach.
That's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, no, literally. I'm not mad at it. I'm just like, you know what? Let's just celebrate. This is a huge moment, you know, because if we think back a few years ago, we didn't have that much welcoming whenever it came for Nicki welcoming Cardi into the game. So to see Cardi doing what she's doing and being so just like, hey, you know what? There's room for all of us. We need music in all different segments. You know, of course we need woke music, but you can go listen to that whenever you want woke music.
I mean, there's access to that. You have opportunities to hear that.
That's available. And then there's also, we need twerking.
We need twerking. We need working. We need woking. All of them.
We need finesse music.
Facts.
You know, some ladies need a little bit of instruction on how to finesse.
Yes, get that head, get that bread,
Then
and leave.
Peace out.
I mean, sometimes we need the 1-2 step on how to really do this thing.
I mean, honestly, like we just need a little bit of everything, and I'm not mad at any of it as long as it's good music. I don't care what you're talking about. I'll be honest.
I care.
I don't
But
care. As long as nobody getting hurt.
I care, but here's the thing. I don't listen to what I don't want to.
That too.
All these different streaming apps. I know somebody done subscribe. I have 3. I have music. I have Tidal. I have Spotify, and I have Apple Music.
I don't know how you were paying all them subscriptions every month.
I don't either. I'm broke. It just comes out of my account, and I don't stop it. And I don't even listen to all of them. But there is no reason I should have to listen to something I don't want to. Yeah. With all these different options I have available to me, YouTube is still for the free.
Yeah.
I still don't like R. Kelly playlists, so if I see it, I X-nay it. But the thing is, you can do what you want to do. You're not obligated to listen to anything.
At all. And even to the pick-me's. Like, if WAP bothers you that much, just don't listen to it.
I think you should ask yourself why WAP bothers you, though.
Oh, that's questions that need answers.
Why does it bother you? Is it because you want to be a hoe and can't?
Yeah.
Is it because you lost your man to a... I don't know, but ask you why it really bothers you. Yeah. Women expressing themselves sexually and freely shouldn't bother anybody.
It shouldn't bother you at all. And I would hope and pray, but even though I feel like the pick-me's aren't doing it in the real world, but I would hope and pray that you got some women empowerment going on in your personal life that you're doing. But I feel like as a pick-me, you might not.
No, pick-me's whole stance is bringing down other women to make men feel good.
Yeah.
So that's their whole platform. Down with the women, up with the penis. And girl, the fact of the matter is, your sis is gonna be there. I mean, as black women, we have an intersectionality. I mean, we're an intersection of both gender and race. And I think if nobody understands that more than your sis, who else understands you?
Yeah.
If you can't go to Black Women, sis, where the hell can you go?
Period. It's upsetting me and my homegirls.
I thought a girl who didn't want women empowerment was saying something.
Okay, be quiet.
Stupid.
No, but we really do hope that, like, out of everything that anybody can take from this whole Cardi B video, it is just a simple fact that, like, we are women, we are here, and we are stronger whenever we are together.
Facts.
You know, so it could just be something simple. You could just even start with, like, a personal woman in your life, where, like you said, whether it's, you know, your sister, your mother, anybody who it is, your coworker. As long as we just, like, lift each other up, it'll make a huge difference.
Facts.
It really will.
All right, y'all. Well, we're done for the day. Hope you guys continue to stay for the festival and have a great time and continue to learn. This is Hear Ye Podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can find us on IG at Hear Ye Podcast. I'm B.
And this is Tan. Peace out. Bye, guys. Have fun.